In the beginning, there is only the absolute suffocating silence of the shell, a smooth, perfect, unbroken world where nothing changes, nothing challenges, and nothing hurts. It is the ultimate comfort of the known, wrapped in the safety of the dark. We call it protection. We call it survival. But if you listen closely to the muffled heartbeat echoing against the curved walls, you will hear the truth. The soul calls it a cage. It is a waiting room, not a destination. We spend lifetimes acting as the architects of our own shells. We weave them meticulously from old disappointments, from the fear of being truly seen, and from the quiet stories we tell ourselves to stay small and safe. We decorate the inside. We paint the inner walls with memories, trying to convince ourselves that this tiny space is the entire universe. It is warm inside, but it is a stagnant warmth, a warmth that preserves but never allows us to grow. But life is not designed for preservation. Life is an expanding force. Eventually, the space becomes too tight. The pressure doesn't come from the outside world trying to get in. It comes from the spirit demanding to expand. Then comes the moment of the first crack. It sounds like a catastrophe. It reverberates through everything you thought was permanent. It feels like the end of the world because the only world you have ever known is breaking. But look closely at the fracture. The crack is not a sign of failure. It is the birth of the light. Through that tiny, jagged opening, the real universe pours in. It is bright. It is biting. It is cold. And it is unimaginably vast. The first breath of real air is terrifying because it is entirely unfamiliar. But in that terror lies the only true path to the sky. You cannot keep the comfort of the shell and have the freedom of the wings at the same time. At first, we try to fix it. We desperately try to glue the pieces back together, to block out the harsh light, to hide from the immense sky. We bargain with our own growth. But the crack cannot be unmade. The light has already touched you. Once you have seen the sun, the darkness of the shell loses its comfort. The breaking is inevitable, and the breaking is grace. So, do not fear the shattered pieces lying at your feet. Do not look at them with regret. They were a necessary gift for a harsh season, a protective cradle for your becoming when you were too fragile to face the storm. Thank the shell for its service. But remember, you were never meant to live among the fragments of who you used to be. Leave the dust behind. The sun does not ask for your past. It only asks for your presence. On this day of great awakening, in this season of resurrection, look honestly at your own life. Where is your shell getting too tight? What old belief is suffocating your joy? Where is the fierce, uncompromising light trying to find you? Trust the breaking. Trust the painful, beautiful opening. The universe is not destroying you. It is hatching you. For every end is simply a wider horizon, and every crack is an invitation to finally, truly belong to the spring. The shell is gone. The sky is yours. You are here. Now, fly.